friends, it's Michelle Smith with Marshtown TV Today. Now, we usually talk about fun things that are going on here in the community, and today we're going to do just a little bit of a different spin. This segment is all for you, the folks in the community, but it's something a little bit different. It's kind of new, and I'm glad to do this for you. Okay, here with me is Catherine Jones-Terry. She is the Clerk&Master here in Hamlin County, and she happens to be my friend and my boss too, but that's neither here nor there. And what she's going to talk to you guys about is a brand new website that the Clerk&Master's office has recently put into place. Lots of things she's going to share with you, but one of the main things is we're going to talk a little bit about how folks can pay their delinquent property taxes. Just makes me so excited. I'm tongue-tied without actually having to come into the courthouse. Kathy, I know everybody that knows you are a very busy lady, so thank you for sharing this time with the audience to tell them a little bit about the website. So I'm going to turn it over to you, my dear.
Thanks. Okay. Well, I'm glad to do this because this is good for the community. And I think okay, there it is. Behind me on the screen is our new website, and it is located at www.hamblincountychancery.org. And Hamblin is spelled Hamblen, so not I-N as some people do. But anyway, there are a lot of things on here that I think the public will find interesting. And one thing for specific purposes is delinquent taxes. The delinquent taxes are about to come out again in March, I believe. And so if you are concerned about whether or not you have delinquent property taxes, you can go online and look. All you have to do is click on Search and Pay Taxes, which is over here on the screen, and it will go to an accept or decline page, first of all, and then it tells you how you can search. And one of the things you can search is using names or using addresses. And I would recommend that you search in different ways in order to find all of the delinquent taxes that you might be looking for. It also shows if they're paid or unpaid. So if you think you may have paid them recently, you can check on here and make sure. This is good not only for property owners, but also business owners who might have delinquent business taxes, and also for title searchers or attorneys or real estate people. So please feel free to go on here. Also, we have things that you can use in our courts, and one thing is under the tab called Forms. There are things that people can do themselves in court, and this shows you some of the things they can do. The forms that they need, the cost that it costs to file them. I'm getting tongue-tied. How you can file a claim against a probate estate, how you can do a petition to modify your child support. So there are all kinds of things on here that would be interesting to people of the public that might want to use the courts. What else, Michelle?
One thing, too, I want to throw in that when it comes to paying delinquent taxes, whether it's property taxes or business taxes, this is for city and county both. And another thing, like Kathy was talking about, you can go on to get all these different websites. We even have attorneys that use this site. You not only have access to the different forms you might need, but you have local rules, what the chancellor will or will not allow. And one thing that I'm very proud of, and I know she is too because she's a great boss, and she tells us, but no, not that she's a great boss, she tells us she's proud. This is a very, very user-friendly site. I know you think of website, you think of something that is in reference to legal things. Oh, that's a little overwhelming, just the thought of it. But it is. It's a very, very friendly site. And another thing, too, and I'll give this right back to you, one thing that I think is really, really important on this site, there's a lot of pictures on here of us. We are called the fun office, and it's the staff, And again, we jokingly say there's a lot of sad things that come through our office. You have probates, you have, divorces and such, but we are still the fun office, and we like to have a lot of fun in here. So anyway, I'm going to give it back to Kathy and let her talk just a little bit more about some of the other things that are available on our website.
Okay. One thing you can find are our court docket dates. You can find links to other sites, for example, the trustee's office, the Hamlin County government, the city of Morristown, also the tncourts.gov site, which has all kinds of information for people who are going to court and don't know what to do. We have closings and weather on here because just in case it snows, which it hasn't much this year, and we happen to have a court date, it will send you to the link to find out if we're still open. It tells you a little bit about our free legal clinic that's offered every other month. And also there's a link to a Facebook page for Hamlin County judicial sales. For example, I have one coming up in March. So you can click on the link and it will take you to the website or to the Facebook page that tells you all about the judicial sales. Also included are the name and address and phone number for our chancellor and his secretary. Also, the names and the address and phone number for here and for our working hours, 8 to 4 from Monday through Friday. And what else do we need to know?
Well, I think that pretty much covers it. Again, I think what we really need to stress in this is that the fact, again, it's user friendly, but there's all kinds of information that you can get off of our website. Simply go into the website, and like Kathy said, it'll click you over to other very important websites within the community as well. Thank you so much for doing this. I think it's going to be a big help, and I appreciate you letting Tony and me come in and talk about this because, again, bottom line is this is geared towards you, the public, city and county residents. So, we want you guys to take advantage of this. Thank you, Kathy, and thank you for staying tuned to Channel 7. You never know what we might cover on here.